Let's look at various type of caching mechanisms. First, we have web caching, which can store data at browser, proxy, or gateway layers. The overall goal to cache at these layers is the same, which is to reduce overall network traffic and latency. Browser caching stores data in a user's browser, so you will have cached data in your web browser and I will have in my browser. Proxy and gateway caching, however, is done at a group of users. For example, consider DNS resolution. If you open google.com, the DNS resolver address is fixed, so it can be cached at gateway layer. If I'm at the same network as you and open google.com, the gateway can look up the cache value instead of asking DNS to resolve the address again. Browser caching, on the other hand, is about storing data for a web page. If you go back and forth from a web page, you can reduce loading the page a second time with browser caching. Data caching is done at database level and the DB solution itself takes care of it. It's usually for data that does not change too often. It's a very popular and efficient strategy to improve website or application loading time. Caching is stored as a key of database query and value as result on the database server disk itself. Usually this comes in built with most of the DB providers and is configurable. Application caching is done when your application has received the client request but before it queries the database. In this, the client request is used as key to look up the cache. It is usually implemented as an in-memory cache which is much faster than disk reads. Some of the most widely used solutions are Memcache and Redis. Finally, CDN caching is done at network layer. If you are in US and ask for a file from a server in Italy, it will be quite slow because of how much the file needs to travel through the network. So instead, CDN involves storing copies of the file in many servers around the world instead of just one region. So now if you query again, you'll get the file from a server that's near your location instead of all the way around from Italy. It's mostly used to serve files that don't change dynamically like images, videos, etc. Some of the most widely used providers are Google Cloud CDN, CloudFront, and Cloudflare.